Welcome back to Ingenious Accounts World. Posting from Cashbook. Cashbook is the book of primary entry or book of original entry. We need to post the entries from primary books to the secondary books. That is from Cashbook to ledger accounts. Today we are going to post the entries from Cashbook to ledger accounts. Here we have taken the example of a triple column Cashbook. First we can discuss about the columns. And the columns in a amount columns in a triple column cash book are cash, bank and discount columns. We have already learned that if we are preparing a cash book, there is no need to open a separate bank cash account in the ledger because cash book serves the purpose of a journal and ledger. Then there is no need to open a separate cash account in the ledger. Then what about bank account? If the cash column in a cash book can serve the purpose of a cash account, the bank column also. The bank column also can serve the purpose of a bank account. So, there is no need to open a separate bank account also. If we are preparing a triple column cash book or a double column cash book with cash and bank columns also, then also there is no need to open a bank account. If we are preparing a triple column cash book or a double column cash book with cash and bank columns. Now the discount columns. We must open discount allowed account and discount received account in the ledger. Because in cash book we cannot even balance these columns. On the debit side it is discount allowed column and on the credit side it is discount received column. These are the columns for two separate accounts. So, we cannot even balance these columns in cash book. So, we must open discount allowed account and discount received account in the ledger. Now, we can post to discount allowed account and discount received account. Here, no need to post each and every transaction. Only the periodical total of the discount allowed and received columns needs to be posted to discount allowed and received account. So, now we can open a discount allowed account. Here, discount allowed column is on the debit side of the cash book. And we are posting the total of the discount allowed column to the discount allowed account itself. So, we must post it to the same side also. That means, the total of the discount allowed column must be posted to the debit side of the discount allowed account. And there we have to write in the particulars column sundry accounts. And then the total amount in the amount column. Here we have written sundry accounts because we are not posting individual items. We are posting the periodical totals. Okay. Now discount received account. Discount received column is on the credit side of the cash book and we are posting the total of the discount received column to the discount received account. So that also we must post to the same side. Then total of the discount received column must be posted to the credit side of the discount received account. And on the credit side we have to write sundry accounts. And then the total of the particular period, total amount we have to write in the amount column. Okay, that's about columns. That means there is no need to open a separate cash account, no need to open a bank account also. But we must open discount allowed account and discount received account in the ledger. Now we can post the transactions from cash book. Here we have a triple column cash book. First we can post the debit side items. Here the first item on the debit side is the balance brought down 25,000 in the cash column and 15,000 in the bank column. It is the balance of the cash book, balance from the previous period. Not a transaction. So no need to post the opening balance. Then the next item, cash. And here we have written in the ledger folio column C. That means it is a contra entry. Contra entry means entries which we are recording on both sides of the cash book, or entries which affects both cash and bank accounts. Here in the credit side also, against the first item we have written C. That means we have completed the double entry of that transaction. As per the double entry system, we have to record each transaction in a minimum of 2 accounts, and one account must be debited and the other account must be credited. Here we have completed the double entry of this transaction. So, no need to post the contra entries. Then no need to post the opening balance. No need to post the contra entries also. Now the third one. Third, we have written RAM, and we have written amount in discount column and in cash column also. That means we have allowed a discount of 500 to RAM and we have received an amount of 14,000 cash from him. Then we must post both these amounts to RAM account. Here RAM account is on the debit side of the cash book, and so we have to post this entry to the credit side of the RAM account, and there we have to write both these amounts. Discount allowed 500 and cash 14,500. Two more transactions. Now we can check that also. After that we can open these 3 accounts. Next item is sales. Amount 50,000 in cash column. Sales is on the debit side of the cash book. So we have to post this entry to the credit side of the sales account, and there we have to write cash because here amount is in the cash column. And the last one on the debit side is commission, and the amount 2,000 in bank column. Commission is also on the debit side of the cash book, so we have to post this entry to the credit side of the commission account, and there we have to write bank because here the amount is in the bank column. Now we can open these 3 accounts. RAM account. RAM account was on the debit side of the cash book. So we have to post that entry to the credit side of the RAM account. There we have to write cash 14,500 and discount allowed 500. Next one, sales account. Sales was also on the debit side of the cash book. So we need to post that entry to the credit side of the sales account, and on the credit side we have to write cash as the amount was on the cash column. Amount 50,000 in amount column. Next one, commission. Commission was also on the debit side of the cash book. So we need to post that entry to the credit side of the commission account. Here on the credit side we have to write bank because the amount is in the bank column. Then bank amount 2,000 in the amount column. Okay, now the debit side items completed. Now we can post the credit side transactions. Credit side first item is contra entry. We have told that no need to post contra entries. Next one, Deepu. Here the amount is on discount column and in bank column also. So we must post both these amounts to Deepu account. Here Deepu account is on the credit side. So we must post this entry to the debit side of the Deepu account, and there we have to write discount received 250 and bank 9,750. Bank because here the amount is in bank column. We can check the next 2 transactions also. Next one, purchases. Amount 25,000 in cash column. Purchases is on the credit side. So we need to post this entry to the debit side of the purchases account. There we have to write cash because the amount is in the cash column. And the last one, salary. Salary and the amount 10,000 in bank column. Salary is also on the credit side of the cash book. So we need to post this entry to the debit side of the cash salary account. Then on the debit side of the salary account we have to write bank. Here the amount is in bank column. So we have to write bank. Then the amount 10,000 in bank column. Okay, now we can open these three accounts also. Deepu account. Deepu account was on the credit side, so we need to post that entry to the debit side of the Deepu account. There we have to write discount received 250 and bank 9,750. Next, purchases account. Then purchases is also on the credit side of the cash book. So here on the debit side of the purchases account, we have to write cash because the amount was in the cash column. Then the amount 25,000 in amount column. The last account, salary account. Salary account was also on the credit side of the cash book. So we must post it to the debit side of the salary account. Then on the debit side, bank, as the amount was in bank column. Then the amount 10,000 in salary amount column. And no need to post the closing balance also. Okay, that means the opening and closing balances are not posted, contra entries are not posted, and the other transactions on the debit side of the cash book must be posted to the credit side of the respective accounts, and the transactions on the other transactions on the credit side of the cash book must be posted to the debit side of the respective accounts. Okay, that's about posting from cash book. Now, if you found this video helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.